for you to make your decision. Now, as an organization, people know us as SWNGO. Basically, most people, if you go Google now, just Google SWNGO. Google will pop out things about us. Because we get Google verified page also. But our full name is Swift Initiative for Poverty Eradication. We use Pidgin English to run the program so that everybody will feel understand. You know, get RCB, a different tribe. When it comes to Pidgin English, we don't understand better. Not be so. So, register with this ROC number 126622. And our head office is Bay for Warri, Delta State, Block 667 and 8 EA Plaza. To show us so with duly registered organizations, get certificates with Nigeria CAC Corporate Affairs Commission and certificate from Special Control Unit for monitoring laundering of money in the country. That's one arm of EFCC. We get a certificate from them to show to everyone it's a genuine organization or genuine motives. Now, our reach don't expand from Warri. Today we cover over 20 cities in the country. As far as to the north, to Jos, Abuja, Nasarawa, Gombe, Kano, Kaduna. As far as to the east, Imo, Enugu, Abakaliki, Aba, Umaya. We cover as far as to the west. We cover Oshogbo, Akure, Ondo, we Ogun. We here for Lagos. We cover Kogi, local job, Middle Belt. Country. We also get members. Now, my friends, what is our aim, what is our purpose as organization? Our aim and our purpose now to bridge the gap, create support system so that me go for execute projects. Everyone wants to execute projects, not be so. But one common challenge is number one, the environment when we find ourselves. Sometimes the environment they allow us to execute the projects when we get attacked. Number two, pepper. Not be so. That's why the organization there on ground to bridge the gap, ensure so you get that support so that you go for execute the projects. Now people want to say this is a very good aim, this is a very good purpose, but again, how you go fit run and as an organization. We get major sponsors from USA. As sponsors from USA, sponsors from Asia also. And these are just one of our sponsors. They are our major sponsors. We get other sponsors for Europe also. Then these are sponsors that don't they own grant for over 15 years. And they give us the backing, the support, so that you too go gain the support to achieve your goals. Now the vision, now to become a car owner with 47,000 naira. The goal, now to create 1,000 car owners per city in 1 year. So you get ability to decide to cling in among the 1,000 car owners that will be created. The big deal now is this. You want her for commercial purpose, you want her for personal use, maybe you want to change your car, or maybe you want to gift to your parents or to persons who had worked a long time with you. By January 12, 2020, when the program was launched, August 29th, already 2020, first set of beneficiaries emerged. Me, I be one beneficiary. Other beneficiaries from also commercial purposes like mini buses, also Sienna, also emerged. Because it's of your choice. People also, some other sets also, at the point of collecting the car, they say no, give me some portion of the money. Now my friends, these are beneficiaries. In spite of what happened this 2020, you know the 2020 waka come with many things, nobody 2020 come. Yes. In spite of the COVID, in spite of the end SARS challenge. Some people will tell you, and not to say some people will tell you, that's not the reality. January, February, now we take get. March, we no get am. April, we no get am. May, we no get am. June, we no get am. July, now they come wake up small, so okay, we don't get small freedom. No be so. But after July, before we know again, wetin come? Answers. So if you look at 20, but we give God glory that in spite of all this, program when they launch January, by August, beneficiaries emerged. Now, my friends, wetin go make you fit achieve this program? Number one, you get to believe. Wetin you no believe, you no dey work for you. You know if it help you, if you no believe. You get to put your belief system intact. Wetin you believe, now you dey become. And one good thing again, when God do for us, God give us the ability to fit believe wetin we wan believe. Number two, understanding. If you no get understanding, there is no way where you fit stand out. That's why wetin you no know big pass you. And for you to get understanding, you just need to listen. Forget everything when you know before now. Empty and not throw away am. But as you come now, get the best out of this session. As you get the best out of this session, no throw away wetin you bring come o. If you feel say you don't get the best and this one not good well for you, throw away this one, pick wetin you bring come, then go back. If you do like that, you go fit get understanding. That is, you don't open your heart to listen. Then number three, decision. When you believe you get understanding, you need to decide. Will this thing help me? Can this thing support me? If I go into this thing, wetin go happen? Wetin be my loss if I go? Wetin be my gain if I go? Then back am with action. Now, I don't say this thing no fit help me. I no want. Go, walk away. That na decision, that na action. I don't see this thing can support me, this thing can help me. I take step and I register and become a member. If you put these four things in place, aside here as backup for your individual life, day to day, you will see improvement in your life. Belief, understanding, decision, and action. Put onto your day-to-day activities. Come back one day and say thank you. For you to become beneficiary. Number one, you need to get your membership slot with the organization. The membership slot is 47,000 naira. With 47,000 naira, you'll get a membership identity code. That code will make you generate revenue from our sponsors. So that in the next 9 to 12 months, you will get a car of your choice. Once you become a member, the membership code will send them to you in the next 24 to 48 hours. Then they will add you for our membership WhatsApp platform. So you'll see our activities. Now, my friends, after that, you need to know what is the projected income when you will generate from our sponsors. Our sponsors say in the next 12 months, you'll generate 9.8 million from them. But this 9.8 million, they break them down, give us guidelines month by month how it will flow. The thing what you need to understand now, because the program they to guide you, make sure they take responsibility and also you take discipline. As you generate revenue from our sponsors, number one, you must save 80% for the car when you want. Why 20% you get them for your personal use? Now, what did that one mean? Your 47,000 naira turn into a seed. When you plant them, they bring out fruits for you. And if you bring out the fruit, 80% you save them, 20% you use them for your personal self. In the next 12 months, 80% when you go down gather, now 7.8 million. The 20% when you don't utilize for yourself, about 1.9 million. But this is a genuine program. Every member, as long as you generate revenue from our sponsors, you must pay your tax. So you pay your tax to the federal government. So FIRS, you collect their tax, value-added tax will go to federal government. Our bank, when they ensure that the money come up for our sponsors get to your hand, you also get their processing fee. So after this don comot, that 7.9 million fee reduce, no be so? But we believe that that go still fit get you motor of your choice. Now my friends, what you need to do, these are your potential, but you need to activate the revenue. To activate your revenue, the first thing, you're already a member, that is you now. Now you have a responsibility. The only responsibility you get now to spot two persons needs the platform. Like you were told the program by an individual, and you are here now. Why are you here? You feel say this platform really supports me. So at the end, you have ability to make your decision. You spot those two persons. Once you have spotted those two persons, you don't activate your revenue. You activate your revenue. Now, once you activate that revenue now, our sponsors say you dey entitled to award certificate and offer letter. That offer letter now where you state now say these are the kind of car when I want. That offer letter gets placed to where you put your membership code. Because now that code now be your identity with our sponsors. They don't know you by name, they know you by code. And that code makes you feel they generate revenue from them. Now once you get that offer letter, once you don't feel them, once you don't state your kind of car you want there, and you not get Access Bank account, Diamond Extra account, you will need to open Access Bank account, the Diamond Extra package, because now that account now a sponsor till they pay to you. Now as a sponsors pay to you now, you consciously you dey do 80% savings. You get paid 80%, you save am now for the organization car savings account, while 20% you have am for your use. As you dey gather that 80%, if you go for car of 2 million and you don't gather 75% of that 2 million, which is 1.5 million, the car will release and give to you. But that time now, photocopy document we go give out to you. Why photocopy document? Because you never accumulate the entire money. By the time the balance accumulate, we'll come give you the original document. Now, if you exhaust the entire money for motor or home, but the person you go for lesser amount of motor, the balance money to na in home. So that's why you see say even the car showcase, people go for different options. I went for Lexus. Some person says went for Sienna. Some went for mini buses. Some say I want a percentage of the money. Do you understand? So you have ability to go for what you want. That's why in the offer letter you can state the kind of car that you want. Now my friend, that's as simple as it gets. But some persons want to get on the speed lane. Being on the speed lane is you are going for 3 slots. 3 slots is 141,000. With the 3 slots, your responsibility is higher. Why? Why 1 slot will spot 2 persons? You with 3 slots will spot 4 persons. And then also, your duration is within 6 to 9 months. One can also go for 7 membership slots. And with the 7 membership slots, it's 329,000. With the 7 membership slot, also your responsibility is high. Now you have to spot 8 persons, and your duration is 4 to 6 months. Either way, you are a member. You have ability to pick the kind of slots that you want. Either 1, 3, or 7. Now, my friends, people wonder what will be the security of the system. Because like I mentioned in the first session, per second, we're having members coming in the program. Both online, both offline. Now, our sponsors are trading in the world market. As a product flies out in the world market, you as an individual, you generate revenue. Why? Because you have that membership identity code. I gave an instance in the first session. People knew then that if you are buying MTN card, you do *555 *1. People know that that *1 is a code. Who has that code? Obasanjo. So they know that anytime they put that code and they buy card, Obasanjo gets a percentage. So Nigerians now, all of us, what do? We start to remove that code. But the fact that you remove that code, stop him from getting his percentage. No. Because that code is already identified with who? With MTN that is sponsoring him. So that is your membership code that is identified with our sponsors. So that's why it's very important. Everyone as a member of organization, you know, your code is very important to us. Anything we ask you, what is your code? Because your code is your identity. My friends, it's as simple as it gets. It's a simple, direct program that aids you to take responsibility and enable you to be disciplined so you can achieve your goal. One basic thing is this: once now I've become a member and I've achieved my car, is that all for me? The answer is no. You are a member for life. As a member, you still will generate revenue. But the revenue you generate after you have achieved your car, you must channel it into another project. That is to say, I don't get this car, I never get land before. Now this revenue I generated, I'll put it and buy a land. Our sponsors want to see that the money you generated from there, you are utilizing it judiciously. The reasons why they are sponsoring the organization is because of the aim. And what is the aim? To ensure that persons are able to execute projects. So therefore, if you generate the revenue, you must channel it into a tangible project. You can decide to channel. People do businesses. I have generated revenue now, I put her into a business. Is that not a tangible project? It is. Now people ask again, how genuine is this program? The program is a genuine program, and this program as a genuine program is there to ensure that you are able to execute your project. In fact, that's why you pay your tax to the government. You cannot tell me you are angry with the government and you are not willing to pay your tax. You will not be a member of the organization. Because if you are a member of the organization, you must pay your tax. Number two, they ask, how do the NGO generate the funds to ensure that these cars are released? I've mentioned to you. You generate the funds, the sponsors. That's why as our members, when you get paid, you see that the payment comes from our sponsors, but not from the NGO. Because as our sponsors worldwide in the world market, you generate revenue. Three, they ask, what if I cannot spot these two persons? That is, we are saying that, what if you cannot take responsibility? Don't join the program. Because the program is to ensure that you take responsibility. If all you will need to get a car with 47,000 naira that will be worth about 9.something million naira is to spot two persons taking that responsibility, and you say, what if you cannot take that responsibility? Then our sponsors deem it fit that everything legit for your corner. The program not be for you. Walk out there to any car shop, buy the car of your choice. For the program, you must take that responsibility of spotting two persons. And as a member, as you share the program out there, just as we share the program to you, we don't cajole you, we don't convince you to join the program. We share it to you as it is. You make your decision to either join the program or not join the program. In fact, since the goal is to ensure that people get support, we don't want who is not willing to get that support to come in the program. Not to occupy people's space. There are genuine people out there that this program will be a blessing to. And those are the set of persons that we want. So as a member, as you go out there, as you share the program with individuals, let them know that they have a responsibility to share the program with uncle. And uncle is telling me that, what if I cannot spot my two? I tell uncle, don't join the program. So if I take that way, then what if what if the two persons I spot does not spot their team, does not come up? Why? Because you as an individual, you already know that you have a responsibility to take. But then if, for example, there are challenges that are foreseen and challenges that are not foreseen. If there be an unforeseen challenges and someone you genuinely spotted in the program for one reason could not meet up to take his responsibility, the organization has a modality for such happenings. But so that whenever that person is back up in his feet, that person must still take his responsibility. Then persons ask, can I do instrumental payment? I want to join the program. I don't have the full income. Can I do instrumental payment? The answer is yes. You can also pay instrumentally. But whenever your payment is complete, then you start off your program. That is, you can pay 20,000, you can pay 10,000, but when it's complete, the 47,000 naira, that's when your program kick starts. So once more, it's a simple direct program to support persons that want to own a car for either commercial purpose or personal use within the next 9 to 12 months. A program that will ensure that you take responsibility and that you are disciplined so that you can achieve your goals. And again, once you become an achiever of the car program, then congratulations, because your breakthrough and your blessing just started. You still be generating revenue, but this time you have the ability to do any project of your choice. Again, nobody will ever ask you to pay a renewal membership fee. The organization does not do renewal membership fee. Once you are a member for life. The only thing we ask at the point of your membership, ensure that you utilize your name as it is in your bank. Because we are not playing. Once you are a member, it's tied to your one local BVN account. And again, your next of kin. Because it's a program that can be passed on from one generation to another. So that you know what kind your neighbor to do next of kin. Because whoever you put as a next of kin, you just stated that this, if should in case anything happens in the future or thereabout, this person should take it over. As you know today, Awolowo is no more. Am I correct? But its generation is still generating revenue from Coca-Cola. That is because it is moved on from one generation to another. Okay, friends? Where you have ability to decide which car you want and when you want it. Decision time for you to state, I want to be a part of this program, or I don't want to be a part of this program. Whenever you meet with the organization, you have two options to pick from. One, to walk away. Two, to decide to join in the program. Either way, as an organization, we wish you the best out there. And then for one who would like to read more about the organization, you can visit our verified Google page. You can also visit our website or decide to contact our hotlines, should in case you want to get more inquiries from us. From me to you at this moment, at this session, I say thank you for your time. And if you have one or two questions to ask, I'm here to also guide you. If you also decide to get started in the program, we also are here to guide you. For members that are here, and maybe you didn't meet up with the first session, you are due for your certificate or for the gift. Because once you become a member, you are also entitled to a gift. Or you're due for your gift, we're also here to ensure that the gift is dished out to you. So for now, I say thank you and God bless you.